Probably the number one question we get asked here at League Fit Academy is, how can I make a rep squad? Now, if you've been following us for any period of time, you would know that what we do is we help young rugby league players realise their potential. And a big part of reaching your potential for a lot of players is making a rep side. And by rep side, we're talking anywhere from development to Howard Mats to SG Ball for younger players, or even Sydney Shield or Mon Massey Cup for the older players. So to answer the question, how do I make a rep side? The answer is you must be ready to make a rep side. That's it. That's all there is. You need to be ready. Because let me preface it by saying, yes, you need to get invited to trials. You need to play well and stand out at those trials. Sometimes a manager can help. Having game film can help you get invited to the trial. Being a relative of someone on the coaching staff, an uncle or a cousin, can definitely help, because oftentimes it's not what you do but who you know that can open the door for you. But in all seriousness, if you want to make a rep side, the biggest thing that is completely in your control is that you must be ready. There's an old saying, it's better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. So when I say to you, you need to be ready, what I'm saying is having an opportunity to trial for a rep side and having a manager and having someone on the inside to help you make the rep side is completely pointless if you're not physically ready to do what you need to do. So what does physically ready mean? Well, I'm going to tell you. It means being as big and strong and fit and fast as you need to be for the level that you're looking to play. It means that as a minimum, your body fat level needs to be at a certain level. Your strength needs to be at a certain level. Your speed and change of direction must be within a certain range, and your cardiovascular conditioning needs to be on point. At League Fit Academy, we have 12 areas that we assess with over 60 different data points. But I'm going to summarize the four most important ones that if you start working on them right now, you'll be physically ready when the opportunity comes to make a rep side. So, first area we're looking at is body fat levels. As a forward, you need to get your body fat levels under 18%. If you're a back or a dummy half, get your body fat levels under 13%. It's that simple. Now, those levels are the benchmark for SG Ball. So, if you're trying to make development, Harold Matthews or SG Ball, and you really want to give it the best crack you can, get your body fat to that level. Now, is it easy? No. I didn't say it was easy, I said it was simple. Next, you need to get into the gym and build up the strength. The three movements I want you to test are the barbell bench press, the back squat, and the chin-up. First, the barbell bench press. You want to get your 1RM bench press, which means your 1 rep max, for 1.2 times your body weight. So if you weigh 100 kilos, you should be able to bench 120 kilos. And remember, that includes the bar. Next is your squat. You want to get a 3RM back squat of 1.48 times your body weight. Using the same example as last time, that means if you weigh 100 kilos, you should be able to perform 3 reps of a back squat with 148 kilograms, including a bar. The last strength test is the chin-up. The target I want you to hit is a 1RM chin of 1.3 times your body weight with a semi-supinated or neutral grip, essentially just with your palm spacing each other. What that means is you need to either get a chin dipping belt or simply have someone place a dumbbell across your feet when you perform the chin-up so that you can add extra load to the movement. Using our original example, 100 kilo player, you need to perform 1 full-range chin-up with an extra 30 kilo attached. Okay, so stay with me. So far, we've talked about your body fat levels and your strength. The last 2 areas you need to address are your speed and change of direction, as well as your cardiovascular pillars. With your speed and change of direction, the easiest test for you to do that will give you the information you need is the Illinoi agility test. If you're a forward, you want to be running it in under 16.2 seconds, and if you're a back, you want to be running it in under 15.4 seconds. We'll put a link to the test in the show notes so you know how to perform the test. The last area, and probably the most important and the best indicator of your overall physical development, is your Bronco time. Now, the Bronco is a 1.2 kilometer fitness test that involves a series of 20, 40, and 60 meter shuttles. The times we're looking for SC Ball are under 5.14 for forwards and under 5 minutes flat for backs and hookers. Now, I just said that your Bronco is the best indicator of your overall physical development, and the reason I say that is the Bronco test gives us information about all the following. Obviously, it tells us where your cardiovascular fitness is sitting. If you're able to hit the time and you're a forward, then your change of direction and power output is probably fairly solid, because every single shuttle requires you to decelerate, turn 180 degrees, and then accelerate again. Hitting the time tells us your body fat levels are probably fairly close, if not right where they need to be, because it's extremely difficult to carry extra useless weight, which is what body fat is, and still hit the time. And finally, we'll test out whether or not you have the physical constitution for the game of rugby league. What that means is it will test out whether you're soft or not. Hitting those target times means you've got to put yourself through something uncomfortable, through something painful. It's going to hurt, and you'll feel like you won't be able to breathe, and your legs will burn. You may feel like throwing up. To sum it up, let's just get a suck. If you're willing to do the work to get yourself to the point of hitting under 5.14 for forwards, under 5 for backs, that at least shows you have enough mental drive and determination to make reps and to play reps. So, to answer the question, how do I make a rep side? The answer is you have to be physically ready. So what does that look like? It means that as a minimum, you need to hit certain norms or target numbers in the areas of body fat percentage, strength, speed and change of direction, and cardiovascular condition. If you train for and hit these numbers, then you know you'll be ready. And when the time comes, you'll be trained and ready to take advantage of the opportunity in the lifetime of that opportunity. There's no worse feeling in life than having a chance to make your dreams come true and then failing because you didn't prepare properly. Start putting the work in right now, and I guarantee you won't regret it. Trust me, because I'm Joe, and Joe knows.